Hey, good morning, guys. It's Donald and Mary, and we're here to bring you your morning weather, water, and trail chatter report. And Mary's going to take it away this morning with the weather and water, and then after we have some news and some trail closures or shelter closures and warnings for campsites and stuff up in the Smokies. All right, Mary,
That's right.
go ahead and take it away, my friend.
All right. Thank you, Donald.
You're welcome.
Good morning, everybody. In Blairsville right now, it is 69 degrees with some fog. Today, it's going to be a high of 92, partly cloudy with afternoon showers or thunderstorms. A few storms may be severe, and there is a 50% chance of rain. Tonight, 64 degrees, isolated thunderstorms this evening, then skies turning partly cloudy after midnight. There is a 40% chance of rain tonight. There is a possible risk of severe weather today. Wind and hail are possible, but wind is the greatest threat. Up on Blood Mountain today, we're looking at a high of 84 degrees with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after 2 p.m. Mostly sunny, 5-mile-per-hour winds, and a 30% chance of rain. Tonight, 66 degrees with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms before 3 a.m., partly cloudy, 5-mile-per-hour winds with a 20% chance of rain overnight. All right, so there's something I want to talk about up in the Joyce Kilmer Forest area. Joyce Kilmer and Jenkin Meadow trailheads in the Nantahala National Forest are temporarily closed for road work and parking lot repairs. This began on 6/23 and it is lasting 3 to 5 days. Joyce Kilmer Road, FS 416, is the road that is closed. I don't know the pronunciation, Hayo, Lead, Slick Rock, Creek, Deep Creek, Big Fat Gap, Wolf Laurel, Stratton Bald, and Beach Gap trailheads will still allow access to Joyce Kilmer Slick Rock Wilderness. So if you're hiking or driving up in that area, that's what's going on right now. Donald, I'm going to turn this over to you now, and we have some other trail information throughout the country and the world to speak about, and then we could cover over in here too. All right? So for Donald,
Thank
your
you.
turn.
All
You're
right,
welcome.
thanks. Hey, good morning, guys. And so I apologize for this. All right, so this morning I want to start with two teens. In Troy, New Hampshire, two teens are back at camp in Richmond after they showed heat-related illness during a hike at Gap Mountain in Troy on Monday. New Hampshire Fish and Game were called to the mountain to help. They were described as being in and out of consciousness from being overheated. They were taken to the hospital. They were overheated and perhaps dehydrated. Also, they are well and back at camp. All YMC hikes were canceled for caution. Fish and Game encourages all hikers to be prepared for all conditions. I think that a lot of people, even myself, we never get enough water. I drink soda with some of my dinners and stuff, so I'll drink like two small. I get those mini cans. What are they, 6 ounces?
6 or 8, I'm not sure what size
Yeah,
they
I like my stuff really like just fresh, so I'll get the small cans and I'll crack 2 of those at dinner or something. Maybe I won't finish the second one, but soda dehydrates, coffee, teas, caffeine. Those caffeine drinks are absolutely the worst. The Monsters and the Red Bulls. I used to pound those and leave town, man, and remember that, dude? And my heart would just be like, boom, boom. But what I'm trying to say, man, is it would also dehydrate me really bad. And so it's just hard on the kidneys. It's hard on all your organs, really, man, those caffeine drinks. But most of us are dehydrated, man, before we even get out and start doing things. And so with the heat, the intense heat that we're getting right now, man. Sly was in 102-degree weather yesterday, I think it was, dude, up in Massachusetts. He's like, they said go north, it'd be cool. It's cooler down here, actually, man, in the mountains. But what I'm trying to get to is hydrate, guys, before you even get out on trail right now, man, because it is so hot. you're gonna get dehydrated probably really fast, man. And so if you're exerting yourself, make sure that you keep a lot of water on you, but also, camel up, stop, force yourself to drink, and keep moving. Don't overdo it. That you can overdo it with water and drink too much, and it isn't good for you. So learn that balance. Make sure you have electrolytes, and so, all right.
I wanted to say something about the dehydration part. I read an article one time about, having proper hydration, and it said even just like sitting here, if we feel thirsty, we already have not enough water. We are already heading to dehydration.
That's right.
So your body is giving you cues. You just have to listen to them.
Yes, exactly. And she's exactly right, because I've read that same exact thing, man. Probably not the same article, but same stuff, man, same information. And I feel that way literally right now. I stopped drinking coffee, but I do a herb tea or
Yeah,
peach
herbal
tea.
tea, yeah.
Yeah, no caffeine. I don't do any caffeine anymore. So, but it makes me feel dehydrated, actually, man. It makes me feel thirsty. And so I force myself now, I carry around a gallon jug of water to drink, because when I sit around all day and I get on the phones and I'm just working and building videos and all that stuff takes time. I mean, the internet here is really bad for upload speed. So I'll sit here with videos sometimes, and you have to keep your apps open for them to post. So with Facebook, I could be sitting here for up to sometimes hours for it to post one of my videos. And so, and then I'm posting on YouTube also and other spots. And so it just takes forever, because YouTube's almost similar. It uploads faster when you're sitting there on YouTube, man. And so I've had videos that have taken all day, and sometimes the next day it will post, and it's because of our upload speeds here. And so we're looking to change that up a little bit here. And so, but I don't drink enough water, and so, or I was not drinking enough water. Now I'm doing at least a half gallon to 3/4 of a gallon per day, sometimes a whole gallon. It's a little bit excessive, but I'm also trying to flush out all those sodas and crap that I put in my system, man. I try to eat healthy. We don't eat out fast foods. We barely eat out, man. Once in a while we'll order a pizza, but anyways, all right. And so next, the Brazilian hiker. I don't know if anyone saw this news article, but there is a Brazilian hiker was a Brazilian hiker that fell into a volcano in Indonesia, I believe. She was with a hiking group of 5 and a guide that left her behind. She ended up falling like 400 feet into a volcano. I think it's called Rinjan or Rinjan or Rinjan or something. Rinjan volcano. It's spelled IRNGAN, I believe.
Close.
Yeah. Close enough, man. So I apologize if anyone can pronounce that and they're from that area and I'm tearing it up. Please forgive me. And so the hiker fell in. They left her there. They tried to rescue her. I've also read that the American embassy had to get involved, the Brazilian embassy had to get involved because they didn't even want to go up there and like help her. And so they didn't start or begin to help her or send anyone up to help her until the Brazilian embassy got involved. This is what I read.
And this happened on Saturday, and they finally were able to get up there yesterday, which is Tuesday. That's a long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, sure, there was some weather and other things going on, but
I heard there was other hikes going up through there too.
Was there? I did not see that.
Well, I didn't hear that. I read that.
okay, I did not see that, but
They sent in a drone.
she was up there for a very long time.
She is now deceased, though. The toxic gases that the volcano emits may have done her in.
Very unfortunate.
That and sitting in a volcano You
I'm
know?
sure she dehydrated and
Yeah.
everything else.
And so the guide left her there. I don't know the whole story on that. I'm just going to say that he should have never have left her behind. The service or the business should have had another guide with them that could stay back for issues like that for people, the weaker hikers. They should have also screened the hikers. I don't know if anyone's been watching Everest lately, but for pretty much all my life, I've always been interested in mountaineering and hiking and climbing. And so Everest has become a sideshow circus. There are lines going up to the summit that are stretching all the way down across the Hillary Step and across the ridgeline there. And so people are dying left and right up there. It's because they're inexperienced and they should not be going up there, and they're just paying, people are just bringing them up the mountain. You get the Sherpas carrying all their stuff and carrying them back down, and I think that people expect others, if they can't do it, they expect others to come along and just pick them up and carry them. And I honestly don't think that anyone that hasn't earned their badge to climb Everest, meaning if they have not worked their way up to it by climbing other mountains and doing other adventures or expeditions or whatever you'd like to call it, they shouldn't be going up. And I think the same thing for anything like this hiker. She looked like she wasn't really even a hiker. And, you know, she had her little yellow sunglasses on and stuff, and that's all good, man. She had her little hat, and it's like, I really think that these companies, man, are just taking, well, they are just taking money, and they don't give a crap if the hiker can make it or not. Mm-hmm. And it's really, it's getting out of control.
It is.
It's sad that this happened. It's really disappointing, man. And it makes me, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that a company does that. I'm disappointed that there's probably companies that don't do that type of stuff and that are, you know, legit and, you know, that do have multiple guides with them when they have larger parties, man. And they know when someone can't make it up somewhere, you know what I mean, man? And I really think that it's disappointing to watch a company like this. When people do stuff like this, it happens in our line of business also. We get these fly-by-nights out here and they ditch people, and then the customer has that experience checked off in their brain, dude. And when they call a real business, they're scared to deal with you because they've gotten screwed over and they've seen Jimmy's post online that Johnny didn't show up for the ride, and so Jimmy's ditched, and you know that. And it really affects everyone and puts a black cloud over everyone. Right. And so this stuff right here, it upsets me for many different reasons. Unprofessional companies, you know.
Well, we never leave anybody behind.
Right. You just don't leave a hiker behind. And so that's the story for the Brazilian hiker. We'll continue to follow it and report it. Okay, and so a hiker survived nearly a week lost in the woods in Washington State, including a fall from a tree, was finally saved when someone heard his cries for help. The hiker said he had been wandering aimlessly for 4 or 5 days and fell out of a tree while trying to take a shortcut. He had been given a ride to the end of the road, became disoriented, and wandered into the woods where he remained a few days. It took rescuers nearly 6 hours to find him. Wow. That's scary.
It sure is.
And that's how quick something like that can happen also. And so, and then I want to move on to shelter closures. And this is due to bears. We have Springer Mountain Shelter, which should be opening in 2 days. Who knows what's going to happen because people just ignored it and went up there anyways and stayed and left food in Black Gap Shelter, which is a mile away. So,
Well, it seems like you would start the 2 weeks all over again when
Yeah.
somebody stays there.
it's unfortunate. They'll probably euthanize the bears if it continues to happen. And
That's very unfortunate.
it's super sad. But I'm not going to jump to conclusions or.
We'll just have to follow it and see what happens.
That's right. All right, and so we have Springer Mountain Shelter that's closed till I believe the 26th. In the Great Smoky Mountain National Parks, we have Molly's Ridge Shelter, Icewater Springs Shelter, Peck's Corner Shelter, Siler's Bald. And the Siler's Bald is due to broken bear cables. GSMNP campsites, number 49, number 90, number 13 are all closed off. We have bear warnings in the Great Smoky Mountain National Park for Charlie's Bunyan, campsites number 21, number 86, number 13, and number 15. Signage in the GSMN, Great Smoky National Park, GSMNP, has been changed for Klingman's Dome, or what is it?
Put up the
Kawahi.
official signage for Kawohi. They
Kawohi.
put that sign up 6/24, which was yesterday. So
Sweet.
It was officially changed last year, but now all the signs have been changed from Klingman's back to its Native American Cherokee name, Kawohi.
Good, man. I like it.
I do too.
I like it, man. Kawohi. Nice. All right, and so that's all we have for right now, guys. Jordan's heading down to pick up a hiker and bringing them back up to Amicalola. They're going to start their hike northbound, and then today we don't really have much going on. That's about it. I'm going to be taking a 5-day vacation on Friday till Wednesday, so you won't see me around for 5 days. And so when I get back, though, Mary's going to be taking over here, man. And so all is good. I just got to go take care of some business. So good times in Georgia, man. So on Friday, I will not, well, actually, I'll be here Friday morning, and then I leave around 7 p.m., and then I'll be back Wednesday or Thursday. And so she'll be taking care of all the news and everything that we do. So if anyone needs anything at all, I'm here till Friday anyways. Give us a call. Business as usual.
That's right.
Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
No, I don't.
All right, guys. One love. Peace.